Stream is about to start soon. Stream is about to start soon. Y'all, what it do? It's your host, Smoothie Man, Bruce Wayne, aka Smooth Money Mayweather, the paper chaser. Holla at your boy. We on. Welcome to the first official season 2, episode 1 of Welcome to the Show podcast. We got a lot to talk about within this couple hours, you know what I'm saying? We're going to make it do what it do. But we're going to start it off by saying this. Shouts out to Eric Gordon, you know what I'm saying? Man played with a grade 2 hamstring that should have sidelined him for about a good couple weeks, but he came out and played yesterday. Even though they got demolished by OKC, I was under the impression when the game first started that they were going to do a little bit better than they did, but they ended up getting slapped. But I had to shout out to that man, because he came out there, he played his hardest, you know, he left everything out there on the court, and you gotta give him kudos for that, you know, because most people would have been just like, no, I'm sitting out, you know what I'm saying, and took the lumps what the media would have gave him and stuff like that. But shouts out to him for that. Just wanted to say that. But I wanted to talk about Mr. Brock Purdy for the San Francisco 49ers. Now, over the weekend, this Mr. 25-year-old has entered his final year in his contract, right? He was making $2.63 million in his first 3 years combined, you know what I'm saying? Which carried a cap hit around $5.36 million. Now, they just gave him the contract extension. Mr. Brock Purdy is going to make $260 million, which includes a no trade clause. Yo. Now, I don't know how people feel about this, Mr. Brock Purdy. He was the last pick in the draft. Last round, last pick in the draft. Which is crazy for him to make that kind of milestone jump. Now, keep in mind what I just told you. He was making $2.6 million. $2.6 million. That's combined for 3 years. Now he's making $265 million. 5-year contract. Which puts him in the top 10 category of the highest paid quarterbacks. We got Mr. Brock Purdy Mr. Dak Prescott making 60 million. We got Joe Burrow making 55 million. Josh Allen making 55 million. Trevor Lawrence making 55 million. Jordan Love making 55 million. Toa, I probably butchered his last name. Toa Love making $53.1 million. We got my man Jared Goff making $53 million. And right in there, he right there next to Jared Goff, making $53 million. We talking about a year. We got Justin Herbert making $53.5 million. Lamar Jackson making $52 million. And Jalen Hurts making $51 million. Now, Brock Purdy came off a low season this year. Keep in mind, he was dealing with a shoulder injury and an elbow injury. Kind of hard to, throw that ball and be accurate and be out there on the field. Brock Purdy played 15 games in the 2024 season, throwing 3,864 yards, 25 touchdowns, and a career high 12 interceptions. That's 15 games and threw 12 interceptions. Like I said, he's coming off career low. But keep in mind now, 2023, best campaign. He led the NFL with a 113 passer rating. You feel what I'm saying? Threw 31 touchdowns in 2023. San Francisco was 6-11 that year. Missed the playoffs first time in 2018. Now, a lot of people say, did he give you enough sample size? It's 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And that'd be always the question. But for me personally, I always say this. It goes across the board. Basketball, football, you know what I'm saying? Any sports, like, if you're paying these guys this amount of money, what pieces are you going to put around them? And a lot of pieces that he had around him last year were injury. So, and they did not flourish. So the question is, you pay him all this money, will they have enough talent around him to make the playoffs this year? Because teams are only going to get better. Case in point. Let's see. What I had just saw on the Bleacher Report, that we got San Francisco's went in. When I'm talking about they dropped the bag, my G. They dropped a bag of bags. We got not just Brock Purdy making some money. We got some other players making some money. $76.4 million extension. Who are these cats? Hold on, y'all. Let me find these cats, man. I just had it pulled up and it went away. You know how the game goes. But like I was saying, is it worth it? You're going to have the talent around him. He didn't do so hot when the talent was around, but we got to keep in mind, like I said, he had a lot of injuries. A lot of people was out. It look like it's keep going back in circle. Maybe we should go to rumors. Fred Warner, four-time All-Pro, agreed to 3 years, $63 million deal, becoming the highest paid linebacker. What else we got? I know there's another cat that's on here. Where was the story where it said gave them the bag? I don't know if I click him. There was one more cat that's supposed to have got the bag. He got $76.1 million. Purdy, Foster. Was that him? '76. New contracts. Red Kettle. George Kittle. Okay, here we go. Upgraded salary cap after Fred Warner, Brock Purdy, Greg Kittle contract extension. Like I said, we got Greg Kittle agreed to a 4-year deal, $76.4 million deal, bro. So y'all do the math on that. Will they have enough talent to go around? Will they have enough talent to get defensive players, keep people? That's just always the story. And my point going into this is saying the same situation with the Milwaukee Bucks. Same situation with any team that I'm going to get this one guy. Now the rumors is going around that Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks are in agreement to trade him this offseason. You got Kevin Durant going to the Phoenix Suns. Look how much they had to give up just to get this man. Now your whole team is depleted. You have no bench. Then on top of that, you got Bradley Beal, which didn't make it any better. You had to give away so much assets just to get this man. Your bench is depleted even more. Now, they ain't trading him, not Brock Purdy, you know what I'm saying? But just keep in mind what I'm saying. Like, I want everybody to get their bag, especially in football. You know what I'm saying? They're not guaranteed only a certain percentage of their money. Basketball, they guaranteed all their money. They get all their bread. And that's always a thing. Brock Purdy is guaranteed, which I should have said before. And that's always a good number. 180 mil is an overall guaranteed money, which is a milestone jump for the last pick in the last round of the 2020's NFL draft. Like I said, man, I give them kudos, I give them props, you know what I'm saying, for giving this man the bag, for him to get the bag, all that, because he did bring them to the Super Bowl in 2024, beating out the Detroit Lions, getting close, since he's been in the league, except for the 2024 season, it wasn't all that good. Like I said, you're dealing with injuries for yourself, shoulder, elbow, your top wide receiver is gone, your running back is gone. But what do y'all think? Would you have gave this man the bag, or would you maybe wait one more year just to see what he got? Because you got them type of situations where you do good one year, you fall off. You could do good another year, 2-3 years. Because a lot of people that's on this list, like I don't think they, I hate to say it, deserve the bag like that. You know what I'm saying? Tua, did he do enough? Trevor Lawrence, did he do enough? You got Joe Burrow on there. He did. He puts up numbers. He did get him to the Super Bowl. They didn't make the playoffs this year or last year. Josh Allen deserved the money. Jared Goff, LA Rams got him to the Super Bowl. The Detroit Lions, had a great season. Just ended up throwing a lot of interceptions during the playoffs. Justin Herbert, did he do enough? Lamar Jackson, self-explanatory, 2-time MVP, you know what I'm saying, regular season MVP. And a lot of these contracts are like, their time is going to come where they're going to increase their bag. Dak Prescott hasn't won a playoff game yet. Like, I think one, but has he done enough? But like I said, man, it's like I'm being a hypocrite right here when I say this. Like, they deserve the bag. They play a physical sport. A lot of their money is not guaranteed. This ain't basketball or baseball where their money is guaranteed. So it's like I'm at a crossroad here when it comes to this type of stuff. Like, and y'all paid the quarterbacks a lot of money, man, and they deserve it, bro. They deserve it. But you got other people that do too. You got other people that's on the team that do too. And you can't pay everybody. Eventually, your window is only so much. The window is only so much. You can only open it so much. But yeah, let me know what y'all think, man, in the comments down there, man. Like I said, I'm at a crossroad. I think I needed to see one more year. He's entering his last year. This would have been the year. But then you take the chance of him getting hurt? Do you take a chance of him walking away? Like, you could franchise tag him, but they not really gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But what if things just go south, man? Because like I said, man, you got a couple cats that's in the top 10 that I don't think should have got the money. They haven't done enough. They're injury prone. I probably would have waited. I haven't seen enough. Jordan Love, haven't seen enough. Tua, injury prone. Justin Herbert, haven't seen enough. We got Josh Allen. I'm cool with that. Joe Burrow, cool with that. Dak Prescott. His time just came. His time was just his time just came, man. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that. It is what it is with that. Sheesh. But that's a lot of bread, bro. That's a lot of bread. Guaranteed $60 million. That's lovely right there. That's lovely. But we're gonna see, man. Like they seem like they're gearing up to make a run with signing some of these cats. or more of extension. So let's transition. Let's transition into what we came here for, baby. I'm blind. I can't see what I'm good. Big loof. Yeah. Let's transition out of that. That bread, yes. I know what you mean, bro. It's a lot of bread, bro. It's crazy. We're gonna transition out of that. Wait a minute. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. This is my sport right here. This is the bread and butter. This is Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals. This is the new storylines. I've been saying this as like day one of my podcast. Like, you got new storylines that is just waiting to be told. And the media just need to go ahead and embrace this. Like, we talk about, LeBron, Steph, KD, like the old dogs of the league. But now it's time to start transitioning it into these new cats, bro. And the wave is coming. Whether you like it or not, some people like it. I hear a lot of cats, LeBron need to go ahead and retire and stuff like that. They tired of the media talking about, the tired of the media oversaturating you with his greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you got new up and coming cats, man. SGA, Ant-Man, Brunson, Halliburton. Like, this is it, man. I love this, man. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for. I don't know about y'all, but this is what I've been waiting for. Yes, it's got to be a shift, man. Like, it's got to be a shift. And I think the media needs to go ahead and make that transition into making that shift. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what's on the computer, but I can't see it. It gotta be a shift, it's gotta be a shift. Because they're stars. These cats are stars in the making. Like, Ant-Man, his level of greatness on the court is starting to be impeccable, undeniable. His attitude, his charisma, all that stuff. Like, you gotta love it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love how he goes at the older cats. You gotta go how he goes at anybody. And the OKC in this Timberwolves series is gonna be legit. You know what I'm saying? Like, these cats split the series, I believe, this season. SGA is a baller. Like, somehow, some way, he does that James Harden, Luka Dodgers, get to the foul line and cash money. Hit you with dribble, twang, twang. Step back, wet from three. Dribble, twang. Drive in. Somehow gets a foul call. I mean, it's just undeniable. And then the whole squad, that's the key about it, man. Like, that's what key about what a lot of people are not even really even deep diving and talking about. Like, these four teams, they're not just, they have superstars, or if you want to just call them stars on the team, but everybody gets involved. It's just not a one-man show. You know what I'm saying? Especially the Indiana Pacers. Like, everybody's on that team. They don't even play like over 30 minutes. Everybody eats on that team. That series is going to be a dogfight. New York's going to be the physicality. Pacers going to be the high pace basketball, sharing the ball. Everybody's going to eat. And a lot of people was like, I was talking to people about this. Oh, I didn't expect the Indiana Pacers to beat the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm like, how could you not? They've been slapping them for like 3-4 years now. Like, they've been having a number. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's not forget that they faced Boston, I believe, in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. And this is going to be a great match because you got the rematch of the New York Knicks. And this is what I've been telling people, like, I have no, who are you picking? There's so many great stories. There's so many people that's on the team that's like, you got to root for. Brunson, get in the ring. But for Luka, remember, he was just on Dallas. You got Cat, came from Minnesota. He could get a ring. You got these new up-and-coming stars, bruh. Indiana Pacers. The most underrated player in the league, Halliburton. Like, like you gotta like really like look into this, bruh. Like, you really gotta look into this. Indiana Pacers never won a championship. Let that sink in. Minnesota Timberwolves never won a championship. I mean, that's crazy. Okay, see. OKC, when they were the Supersonics, last time they won a championship was 1979. Let that sink in. Last time the New York Knicks won a championship, they won in 1970 and 1973. Like, bro, the storylines here, bro. The storylines is crazy. Like, are we serious here? Two franchises that never won a championship. Now, this is the key matchup I would love to see. New York, Minnesota. Why, Jay? Why would you want to see that? You got Julius Randle that came from the New York Knicks, traded to Minnesota. You got Towns traded from Minnesota to the New York Knicks. I mean, like, that just alone for me would be great. But then if you want to even spice it up a little bit, like I just said, you got two franchises that has not won a championship yet. It could be one at a time. Could you imagine seeing both of those, the Indiana Pacers and the Minnesota Timberwolves, in the playoffs? Like, for real? For real? I'm just saying, bro. Like, come on with it. Like, come on with it. Ant-Man getting his first ring. Julius Randle getting his first ring. And getting the franchise's first with W? Come on, man. That'll be hot. That's must TV. That is must see TV, man. That is must see TV. I don't know how could you write a better story? And for me, OKC is just not ready. For me, OKC is not ready. It's not there. It's not their time yet. It's not SGA's time yet, in my opinion. Reason why I say that, I would love him. He's going to win the MVP. He's going to win his regular season MVP, and that's exactly why he shouldn't even get it. And it's been there. He's been to this stage. It's his time to get past this stage right here. We need OKC to go through more growing pains. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, that's what I believe. They should go through more growing pains. The Knicks, like I said, man, you got Brunson, that'd be dope. Josh Hart, I mean, Towns, like I said, bro, like they got a lot of Bridges. I mean, they got a lot of experience on that team that's been to the finals, be honest with you, or been to the dance, been close to the dance. Bridges was with the Phoenix Suns. You know what I'm saying? When they got beat by Milwaukee, they was there, but it wasn't there. You got Towns that's been to a conference finals and couldn't make it. I'm also forgetting about Rudy Gobert from the Minnesota. He's been up there. Like, a lot of these dudes has gone through some growing pains. Indiana Pacers, I just want to see them for some reason. I don't know. But it's hard to pick. It's been hard. Like, each series has been hard. Like, if we double back, like, even the Nuggets, like, I would have loved to see Russell get a ring, bro. I would love to see Russell get a ring, man. We talk about the Clippers, man. I would love to see James Harden had got a ring. Like, it just would have been dope. It's just, you know, let's repaint the narrative of James Harden, aka choking in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi getting his third ring with his third team, like, would have been dope. Who else we got? Didn't care about the Lakers. Jimmy getting the ring. I would have loved to see that. You know what I'm saying? Steph getting his fifth ring. It's just, you know what I'm saying? The stories would have been behind that. Like, it would have been crazy. Giannis is my dog, but I wasn't really even going for Giannis, but it would have been nice he got his second ring, you know what I'm saying? But the team had too many injuries anyway. Chris Middleton wasn't there. Granted, you got Kuzma. Dame got towards his Achilles. Pistons, of course, you know what I'm saying? That would have been the team. Of course, you know, so I rock with anyway. But the NBA, the media itself, these four cats, it's their time. You know what I'm saying? Dallas didn't want to pay Brunson the money. Halliburton, most overrated player. Ant-Man, the new Jordan, the new Kobe, the new dog in the league that want to get in your face. You got SGA, you know what I'm saying? Bringing this young team up. OKC, where they came from, bruh. Like, this is it right here for me. This is gonna be a good NBA. I believe it. I definitely believe it. Definitely believe it. I wanted to talk about this. I had just seen this too on. We're gonna transition out of this. And I had just seen this on the Bleacher Report. Let's see if I can find it, if it pulled back up. Okay, here we go. Let's let me transition out of this. Shakur Sanders, Browns agreed to report 4 years, $4.6 million contract after NFL draft. Is that all we get? Let's see. Shakur Sanders join is officially underway. The Cleveland Browns announced they signed the quarterback to his rookie contract on Monday, according to NFL insider Jordan Schefter. It is a 4-year, $4.6 million deal. The NFL Network reports standard deal includes a what is this? 400,000, 380 signing bonus. What? The rookie contract is much less than expected at one point during the quarterback final college season at Colorado. After all, there was a time when he was seen as a surefire first-round pick and perhaps a candidate to hear his name called in the first handful of selection. Instead, he slid all the way down to the 5th round before the Browns finally ended his slide. In the days following the draft, projected his rookie contract to be 4 years and $4.6 million with a signing bonus of $446,553. As front office sports picked out, the drop into the 5th round was quite costly. Yeah. It was definitely quite costly. My goodness. Well, let's see. Shakur's fall became the biggest storyline of the draft. After all, this is the son of the Hall of Fame Deion Sanders and won the 2024 Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year thanks to an impressive final season at Colorado. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. That's the politics talking. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the politics talking. But, with that being said, chin up, chest out. You know how we do, man. We got to face diversity more than anybody out here, man. You got the biggest mouth in the world. When you believe in yourself, anybody wants to tear you down. But at least he got signed, you know what I'm saying? But I thought that was something I just had to bring up. That he signed a 4-year deal, $4.6 million. He won't do the 4 years. He'll do 3 years if you know what I'm saying. He wins out the job, you know. And he'll get an extension if he does just as like. And this goes into another point about going back to doubling back on Brock Purdy. Like, you had a subpar year your 3rd year. You had a great 2nd year. You feel what I'm saying? Your 1st year, you didn't really start. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got hurt. You played well. They kept you around. And this is what I'm talking about. Now, if the politics don't get in the way, you feel what I'm saying? He does well. You can't tell me that he's not worth a 250. By time his 4 years hit, maybe he'll probably be 300 because you got to remember, more contracts is going to be signed. You know what I'm saying? Trevor Lawrence signed his contract last year. Was it like 3-4 players that signed their contracts last year? He's going to be due. You know what I'm saying? If he does well, if he starts, wins the job, does well, I'm projecting that he's going to have a tremendous jump. If Brock Purdy got 260 mil, Shador should get at least 300 if he does well. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but like I said, it's the politics and a lot of stuff. I always say, man, like I'm gonna keep it saying, if any group of men deserves money, guaranteed, and I want them to get all they bag, is the NFL. That's just my opinion. You know? What else we got, man? All right, so we're gonna keep it within this hour frame, man. It was the episode 1, season 2. Welcome to the show. We bringing this back. I started figuring out a lot of different stuff, man. Like how I'm gonna set this up. Episode 1, it's alright, you know what I'm saying? It's alright. But I know Mondays is definitely gonna be one of the days I'm gonna rock this. And as I go forward doing this, I know how I'm gonna set it up. And it's gonna be even better. Repetition is the key. Don't bring the hate. Appreciate. Motivate. Suggest. I don't really need you to be on my wave tip, you know, saying this and that. Jump off of it. You feel what I'm saying? Give me the courage. You do, you don't. You can give me the negativity too, because it's just motivation for your boy. Because I recognize greatness, bro, in me. And I'm only going to get better doing this. I got so many ideas how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to rock it, and all that stuff. And I had to take a minute to step back from the podcast and just get a lot of things right, mentally, physically, spiritually, all that stuff. And with the stars is up. I got a lot of stuff that's already popping for me, bro, like with this podcast and stuff like that. Keep the hair on my face. You know what I'm saying? I got my boy, shouts out to him, Ace. He got some new music dropping. We gonna rap, you know what I'm saying, eventually soon, you know, doing another interview. He's one of my first cats that I did an interview when I first started doing the podcast. Like, anybody that want to jump on, you know, want to talk with me, you know, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get your opinion on everything. I want to hear it. You know, we could debate about it, you know. And we going to keep it rocking. You know, artists that got some music that want to push it out. Let's talk. I like to talk to them. I like to hear their music. You know what I'm saying? I used to do music and stuff like that. I still do it kind of here and there, but I mostly write. But we could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear what you got going on. I want to know your personality. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear people want to know you behind the music. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us cats don't got a platform to talk on. And we could start right here. Welcome to the show. You know what I'm saying? And we can chop it up. But if you want to talk that basketball talk, you want to talk that sports talk with me, man, just know, man, I just don't agree with what you gonna say. You know, you better come with it when you jump on here. If you got some ideas what you want to talk about, send me the invite. I mean, not send me the invite, but DM me. I got an IG. I got like 3 of them. I got a Twitter. You can email me. All that stuff should be in the description. So holla at me, you know what I'm saying? We can do what it do, you know, what it is, like on top of that. Cause I'm your host, Smoothie Man Bruce Wayne, aka Smooth Money Mayweather, the paper chaser. Holla at your boy. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, share, all that stuff, man. We get this community popping, man. That's cause what it's really about. You know, I want everybody to get on the platform. This platform, we chop it up, we talk about it. and we gonna come up with different segments and all that stuff. I got a lot of ideas that's gonna be with this. I got a lot of ideas, so we gonna do what it do, man. Like I said, I appreciate y'all the ones that came through and supporting me right now, and we gonna keep it going. Right now, Mondays, lock in about 8 o'clock. I'm gonna keep going live with this. We gonna come out with some more days and stuff like that. I think Saturday is gonna be another day, and we gonna rock it right. We gonna rock a Saturday, and we just gonna keep pushing more days out and stuff like that, and we gonna do what it do, man. Smoothie Man Bruce Wayne, aka Smooth Money Mayweather, the paper chaser. Holla at your boy. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm catch you next time.